Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie. Today I have a favorites video for the month of January 2019. I have definitely a few things in here, some things that I bought. It's mostly skincare with a couple makeup items thrown in there. I'm trying to buy less and less makeup, and I'm trying to not buy more skincare but invest more into my skincare routine so my skin can be better. And then I'm still trying to use up more of the makeup that I have. So it's going to be a short little favorites video with something that I don't like. At the end of the video I'll discuss that later. So kind of like a faves and not faves with not a lot of not faves. Anyways, let's just jump straight into the video. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to see more. Okay, so the first product is in my project pan, which I will link down below. This is the Philosophy Renewed Hope in a Jar Skin Tint. This is in the color 3.5 Sand. This is a tinted moisturizer. I've been using this as a foundation. I bought this quite a while ago and I used it a couple times and I stopped using it. When I chose products for my project pan, I wanted to throw in a foundation and I was going to do the Fenty Pro Filter because I don't really use it often, but then I found this at the back of my makeup drawer, my foundation drawer, and I decided to throw it in there because I was like, oh shit, I remember this. Let's see how I still feel about it. And I really like it. It gives a really beautiful dewy finish, a nice kind of light but buildable coverage. It matches my face really well, except for right now I've got a little bit of a tan, so I mixed it with a little bit of C3 face and body today. But on its own, it's a beautiful product and I'm glad that I rediscovered it. And that is why it is in my favorites this month. I'm just gonna get like my makeup stuff out of the way. My next favorite, I bought the way beginning of this month before I started my project pan. I know I'm late to the party, I don't care. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is the color Light Bronzer, and I find that it works when I am at my fairest and also right now where I am quite a bit more tan. It's so smooth and buttery and really, really beautiful and buildable and has a nice kind of warm tone to it without being too orange, which is really nice. And it's just got such a nice smell to it and it doesn't break me out, which is great because sometimes scented things can kind of break me out. So I've been loving this bronzer because I am using my Delicates bronzer for my project pan right now. I've kind of put this off to the side, but I think once this project pan is over, I either might pan this one or I might pan a different bronzer. We'll see. But yeah, this is a beautiful bronzer, blends seamlessly into the skin. I just love this one a lot. The next makeup item that I have is a pair of lashes. These are the House of Lashes Siren lashes. They remind me of MAC 35s, but not as long, and they kind of taper out at the end, so they give almost a winged look without, you know, being tapered off too much. They're less than $10. I got them from Riley Rose, and I definitely want to repurchase them again because they just looked so good, and I could wear virtually any look with them, and they looked great. So I love these. Definitely want to buy more and check out more of House of Lashes because this was the first pair by them that I've ever worn and I really like them. Okay, my last makeup favorite for the month, and then I move into skincare and whatnot. This is the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. First of all, it just has the most wonderful like micro fine mist ever, so it doesn't ever like splotch anywhere. It's so funny because I've seen a lot of like negative reviews about it, but I actually really enjoyed it. I love especially spraying it on my neck and chest. It gives this beautiful like glow. And now that I'm tan, I just love it so much. It's so pretty. One of my close friends, Taylor, gave this to me. She works at Sephora. She has no problem being dewy, whereas I'm on the drier side, so I love something like this after makeup. I have used it I think once before I knew that I was like in love with it, and it's just one of those things where it's just like love at first sight, and I've used it quite a few times since. It's such a good setting spray. I think people's main complaint was that there was like glitter particles in it, and there technically is, but they're so fine that you really don't even see them like laying on the skin. It doesn't make me look oily, it doesn't make me look glittery, I just look really dewy and fresh, which is why I love this so much. Okay, I'm gonna get into hair care super quick. This is so funny because I watched one of my old videos. I watched a empties video. In the empties video, I showed the Shimmer Lights Purple Shampoo. You can get this from Sally's or Target or Walgreens or wherever. And I was throwing it out because I was like, oh, I'm never gonna be silver again, so there's no point in me keeping this. And it's so funny because here I am, a silver bench. I'm using the Viral color shampoo and the conditioner, the silver conditioner, and those are great, but nothing, I mean nothing, tones my hair quite like this. It just gets it that perfect purpley blue silver. It just looks really, really good, and no matter how big or small the bottle, this will last you a good long time. There's quite a bit of pigment in this, and it's just a really, really good purple toning conditioner. I'm not gonna say it's like the greatest for your hair, but it really, really does get it silver, and if you're in need of a good tone, this does the job like no other. Also, it just has this like nostalgic scent that takes me right back to the summer of 2015 when I first ever went silver years and years ago. All right, I've got a few things left. The next product in my favorites is the Kapari Coconut Oil Deodorant. I had some reservations about switching to natural deodorants just because I've heard that you end up smelling really, really bad for a couple weeks while your body just kind of detoxes. I haven't had a whole lot of that using this deodorant. On the occasion I will smell a little bit, but it's not bad, and I'm the only person really who can smell it. I've had other people smell my pits and they can't smell it, so that's good. Here's one thing I will say. With my usual deodorant, I use Old Spice because I'm a sweaty gal, which is why I'm so surprised that this is like really holding up. I usually use Old Spice Pure Sport. It smells great, and it keeps my armpits sweat free for a long time. They say up to 24 hours, and like it, like for real. Whereas this, like I can use this one morning, wake up the next morning, and still smell fine until like midday. I'm not saying that I don't reapply my deodorant in the morning. I am just saying if I accidentally forget to reapply my deodorant in the morning, you know, I don't start stinking until midday. This one, this expires the second, like literally in my sleep, it expires, and then as soon as I wake up, I smell my pits and I smell fucking terrible. But it's not meant to last a long time. You know what I mean? It's here for a good time, not a long time. I will probably end up repurchasing this when I run out. I will most likely end up getting the bigger size, which is $14. It will last you a good long time. All right, the next thing I've used before, and I really loved it, but I finally ended up buying it. This is the Ulla Henriksen True Serum. It is a vitamin C serum. It says collagen boosted with True C complex. I got a sample of this from Sephora like 5 ever ago. I used the sample right up. It smells, first of all, like orange peels. I love it. And it really does help to brighten the skin. I have quite a bit of acne scarring around here and around this area as well. Plus I do get hormonal acne all down here. So this really does help to brighten those dark spots, and I use it in the morning because it also kind of amplifies sunscreen. The only thing I hate about this is how expensive it is. This little bottle is 20 bucks, and they sell another one for like 50 and then another one for like 72, I think. I can't say if I'm going to continue to purchase the $20 one or like if I might end up getting the $50 one next. Just because I see myself going through this really quick. So I feel like the $20, even though it's only 20, like it almost becomes a waste of money because you go through it so quickly. Regardless, it is such a good serum. My main concerns really right now are my dark spots. So I love this. The next thing I have is the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. This is in the lavender scent. This is limited edition. I also have a mini version of the original, and it is really nice. To me, the scent of this one was just so worth it. This is a beautiful night like gel cream. It soaks into the skin really, really quickly, but it still leaves you feeling nice and hydrated. It's almost like your skin is taking a drink of water. And again, it's that lavender scent is so, so good. It like really does put you right to sleep. So I love using this right at night, and then I'll put like my oil on top of it maybe. And it's just such a good product. Of course it's limited edition, so once this is gone, I don't know if I'll buy the Laneige sleeping mask again. I might kind of trade off different sleeping masks. But if they bring back the lavender, I'm for sure gonna get another one because this is so nice. Okay, my last beautiful, wonderful product. I searched far and wide for this. I went to 4 different Sephoras before finding it at the 5th. The Sephora that is close to where I work, they were sold out of it, even though on the Sephora app it says they have it. I went to the Mall of America Sephora. They were of course out of it. They had been out of it for like weeks. I went to another Sephora. They were out of it. I called the Woodbury Sephora, the freestanding one, just to see if they had it. They did. I had them put it on hold, but then I also went to JCPenney and they didn't have it either. So then I went back to the Woodbury Sephora and I bought it. And I love it so much. This is the Ulla Henriksen Glow 2.0 Dark Spot Toner. I had heard really good reviews from, of course, beauty gurus who are like being sponsored. But when I saw the original ad for this, I think I saw it on Instagram, from the Ulla Henriksen Instagram page, I knew I had to have it. Again, my main concern right now is dark spots and acne scarring, so I was like, ooh, a dark spot toner? That sounds good. And it has high potency AHAs, so it's really going to help to close pores, minimize my acne, because I, of course, do get some hormonal acne down here. It's going to help to brighten the skin, lift any dark spots, and it's just such a wonderful, wonderful product. Smells super lemony. It's got a little bit of, not a sting, but a nice like zing when you're like massaging into the skin. And it really does get off that like last bit of like dirt and grime after you wash your face. And you just feel so clean afterwards. I use this one during the day, this one at night. My skin without makeup on is literally glowing. And my current skincare combination, especially with this at night, my skin clears up overnight. I used a product recently, which I'll talk about in a second. It broke me out badly, and so that very night, I woke up and it had broken me out, and so that very night I did use some of this, which was last night, and then when I woke up this morning, my breakouts were pretty much gone, except for a couple here and there. And it smells like a lemon bar. This is another one of those products where it was like, you know, true love at first sight. I am so obsessed with this. As soon as I run out, I am for sure getting another one, and it was only $28, so to me this is just so worth the money. Okay, one last little thing. It is the thing that I hated the most this month. I used this twice. Only twice. I'm fake tanning my body right now, and so I have a visible difference between my face and my body, especially like my arms, because they're really dark. So I wanted to get some self tanning drops for my face, and I went to Ulta and I saw the Ulta Beauty Bronze Glow self tanning glow by morning gradual tan drops for face. Just add to your moisturizer. And I bought it, and I had literally like I knew nothing about this product. I looked at the back. It says, gradually build the bronze, glowing complexion with these custom tanning drops. Just add them to your nightly moisturizer for a subtle, healthy glow by morning. It gradually gives your skin a healthy looking glow, mixes well with any moisturizer, and it has aloe vera and green tea to help soothe and hydrate skin. I had flipped open to the ingredient list, and I googled the ingredients. They didn't seem terrible. The reviews were mixed. Half the people said that it worked and their skin did not break out, and then the other half said that it did break them out. The first night that I used it, I don't think I used enough. I didn't see any difference, and my skin looked just fine. But then 2 nights ago, I put this all over my face, and then I woke up yesterday morning and I had broken out so terribly. I did mix it with moisturizer. I did, but I used more than I did the night before. And this entire side of my face specifically was covered in like filled blackheads. All of my pores were like filled basically, and it amplified the hormonal acne that was just kind of chilling out down here too. And it has the most terrible like faux maple syrup caramel smell ever. It's terrible. It like sunk into every pore in my skin, and it just, it was so bad. So today after I film, I'm going to go back to Ulta and I'm going to return these because this was not very good. Anyways, that is it. Those are my favorite products of January 2019. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. I'd like to do more favorites videos more often, especially using more products that I kind of already have in my collection. So maybe as I start to kind of move through my collection, I'll start to pick out things that I already own and include those in my favorites. Anyway, so yeah, don't forget to like this video if you did like it. And if you'd like to see more of me, again, just hit subscribe. I upload twice a week, Mondays and Fridays. If you'd like to follow me on my social media, that is all down below. And I will see you all in the next video.